Hey there, Chris Bassett here, and I'm playing a little Borderlands 4. In this video, I'll be showing you how to get all 9 order silos. So let's get right into it, boys. So I have all 9 unlocked, and if you want to take a screenshot of the map, you can see their positions, and then, if you walk over by them, they will show up on the map for you, and then you can go ahead and unlock them. But here's all the positions. Like I said, pause the video if you need to take a look. And then go over there and grab them if you don't want too many spoilers. Otherwise, let's get started and we'll get right into where they're at and how to unlock them. All right, so in the southern part of the Fadefields of the map is coastal Bonescape. This region's silo is called the Stock Room. It's by that big lake, so as you're doing the missions, you'll probably come up along this way, so it wouldn't be bad idea to stop over here. You can see there it is up there. Pretty easy to grab. You'll just mantle on top of some rocks and then work your way up. You can clear out the enemies if you feel like the need to. Get some drops or some gear, but you'll just work your way around the back. And it's pretty simple. Once you're inside, you'll go ahead and trigger the computer, which I've already done. Maybe I'll put another clip right here of me doing it. That way you can see what it looks like. Claim this console. Capturing. Get it, Echo. Let's see, there's the silo down there. Cool. Cinema. But then after you trigger the computer, right, you'll see the hatch open up, and then you can run down here, and there's the silo, area-wide travel, which you can grapple onto, and use that to traverse the entire Bonescape area. All right, for the next area, let's go ahead and go a little bit north to the Howl, and then that order silo is called the Kit Hole. So let's make our way over there and show you what that looks like. All right, here's the Howl. You can see it's right here. You'll probably work your way up this way after you've been to the launch pad. So you just come around the back and mantle up all the rocks. And once again, this one's pretty easy to locate. There's no hidden entrances or anything. Just run up the back side and then kill the enemies or don't. And then activate the computer. And you'll be able to use this silo as a jumping off point for make your way to other locations. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so next up, after the Kit Hole, come to the east, and you'll go to the Dissected Plateau, and Deep 7 is the order silo in that area. So let's make our way over there, and we'll get that one done. All right, so Deep 7. We'll start from the road here, because there is a little bit of a path to get up there. So you're on the road. Make your way around to the back. So just follow the dirt road, and then we're going to have to do some mantling. Go through the little cave hole entrances and across this bridge. Grapple up, and there is going to be quite a few enemies for this one, so you may have better luck shooting your way through. But if you're staying on the dirt road, you'll find the path pretty easy. You can climb up this grate, so your character just push forward into the grate, and you can climb up that, and then work your way towards the back of this area. Like I said, the enemies, you can mostly run past them. But if you are struggling, you're dying, you may need to fight your way past. But jump down through this path, and then behind this tree, and you can see it's wrecked there. So I've already gotten this one, obviously. But you just activate the computer, and then you'll have access to Deep 7. Very nice! Alright, so from the Deep 7, let's go up to Terminus Range location. We'll make our way to the right side of the map. and we'll go into the Cuspid Climb area, and the silo for that area is the Reliquary, so we'll make our way over there. Alright, so this is a decent area to approach the silo from. We're on this road here, so you'll run this path multiple times on your mission when you're doing your missions and stuff. So let's make our way into the hollow home, and then we got to go upwards. So we got to get up top so you can grapple. I said you can grapple, and then you'll climb this wall. And we got to keep going up, so follow the path. And then up some more. This is a very vertical area. So make your way, keep going higher, boys. It's a mountain. We're in a mountain. Got it. And it's towards the back here. And there it is. If I can drive! there she is. She's in the back here. And there you go. Once you activate your terminal, the actual silo's down over there. So you can glide over there and use that to get around the map. All right, let's check out the next one. All right, the silo for the Cuspid Climb is Covered Charge. So let's make our way over there. All right, so we're in Belton's Bore. I think this is a good starting location to get over to the silo. But we're going to make our way down this road. And as you progress down and around, here's the front of the silo. So we'll take a stop here. And you got to work your way up this side. So we'll do a little bit of... I'll speed up the video, but we'll loop around down to here. And when we get to here, I'll stop and go regular speed. Alright, there's the silo right there. So you just got to make your way underneath this bridge. And then we got a grapple, and you can see it's actually in the back that where we have to unlock. So there it is right there. But you got to go back and around and do a little parkour.
Just go out there and have some fun.
Parkour! Alright, then once you get to this ledge, you can see you can jump over there and use this grapple point. And it's just around the back. So that one's not too bad. It can be a little tricky if you didn't know where you were going. So good thing you're watching the guide. But it'll unlock right here, and there's the silo. Use that for fast travel. Alright, and then the last location on the map is in the low lays. And it is the Deathright silo. So let's go ahead and get over there. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good location to kind of start the guide from. This would be on one of your missions. You'd be riding on this road, pretty main area. See the big satellite dish and like where all the order stuff comes in. And if you go back this way, you can see there's the silo opening. And there it is on the in the mountain. So this one's got a little more mantling to get to. We got to work our way around the back here. And then climb up in elevation and make some jumps and stuff. So you can see you'll be climbing this wall here. Generally, anything in the game that has like this texture, you can climb up it. And then you can see the yellow bar means you can climb over. So just got to work your way around the back. You'll jump this gap, glide, and then grab the wall, hopefully, and then climb up. And we got to use the grapple, a couple grapple points to do some mantling here. So climb both of those walls. And here's the silo. So go ahead and open up the computer. And there you go. It's right there. Nice. Very nice. All right. And then for the last area, let's make our way over to Carcadia Burn. And we'll get the 3 silos there. We'll start off with the area in the Ruined Sumplands, which is Judgment's Lapse. All right, so just for reference, you can see here is the Carcadia faction town. You'll exit the north, jump this gap. If you land on the road, you can take the road around to this Y here, and here's the silo here, but we got to work our way in this little gap and then around to the back of the silo. All right, so here we are at the Y in the road. We got to go that way. So let's go ahead and take the bike. You can fight all these enemies if you want to, but I'm just going to ride past them. As you can see, it's right over here on the right. There's the silo right there. So we just need to mantle up the top there. I don't know, this car is a nice location to kind of eyeball. Climb up the rocks. And here it is here. You can also mantle up this giant area and jump over here as well. But there is the computer. And there's the silo down over there. Nice. So let's check out the next one. In the Tonnage Peel area, there's the Sight Unseen. So let's do that one next. All right, so here we are over by the silo. It's a pretty straight shot, so you can see this main road that comes in. You'll just head this main road all the way up to the silo. Nothing, too difficult other than all the enemies that are in the way. So you can either fight your way through, or you can just dodge them like I'm gonna do. But yeah, we'll just push past Camp Spine Swatch, and the road's pretty much guides you right to it. But here it is right here. And there's the computer. And then when you activate it, the actual fast travel spot is across this jump here. Watch out, buddy. Alright, on to the next. So the last one is down here, Grindstone of the Worthy, and it is the Rusticle Hurl. So we'll get that one. Alright, so I think this is a decent location to find it from. You'll see there's a active checkpoint on this main road. And we got to go down through this bug-infested area and then mantle up to the silo. So here's your checkpoint. You'll see like the big flags on the wall. There's the silo right there. But in order to activate it, you got to go into this cave and then take a right. So once you're inside, take a right. And then we just got to mantle our way up these grapple points. And here it is. Nice, pretty simple. So there's your computer, and there's the silo. So boys, that's all 9. Hope you appreciate the video. Throw me a like if it was helpful. Put some comments and if you've got any questions or anything, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.